Most of the Israelites still did not want to obey God, but a few of them did obey God, like the prophet Samuel. Prophets listened to God's words and told the people what God said. One day, God told Samuel to visit a father named Jesse. Jesse had 8 sons. God said one of Jesse's sons would become the next king of Israel. Which one would it be? Cubbies, I think you know the answer, but let's keep reading. Samuel saw Jesse's first son, Eliab. He was the tallest and the oldest, and he looked like a king. This must be the one, thought Samuel. But God said, no, he's not the one. He may look like a king on the outside, but I look at the heart on the inside. God wanted a king who would love and obey him. Samuel saw Jesse's second son, and God said, no, he's not the one. Samuel saw the third son, and God said, no, he's not the one either. Samuel saw the fourth son, the fifth son, the sixth son, and the seventh son. Wow, he had a lot of sons. God hadn't chosen any of them to be king. Where was the 8th son? He's watching the sheep, said Jesse. He's the youngest of all. Bring him here, said Samuel. When David, the youngest son, walked in, the Lord told Samuel, he's the one. Really? Could this be the one? Yes, David would love and obey the Lord, and that's just the kind of king God wanted. Of course, God would still be their true king overall. What about you? What are ways you can love and obey the Lord? We look up here, Cubbies, on page 85. You can earn an extra sticker in your books by doing this activity. First, cut out a paper heart, either colored paper or paper that's white that you can color with a red crayon or marker. Have your parent help you write Mark 12:30 on it. Here's our Bible verse. If you memorize it, you get a sticker. Love the Lord your God with all your heart. Then come up with little things you can do that love God, that show your love for God, and write them on little hearts and put them on the side of the heart, the big heart. Kids, what are some ways that we can love God, that we can show our love for God?
To read the Bible.
Okay. Let's stick that one on there. And what else? Donner, is there a way that you know about that you can show love for God? Obeying what? Obeying his commands. That's a good one. Let's stick it on the heart. Thank you. Louisa, do you have another idea? What does that say?
Pray.
Pray. You know, God loves to hear your voices. God loves it when you talk to him. Donner, what's another thing we can do to show our love for God? What does that say? Can you turn it around and look at it? What does it say?
Sing.
Sing. God loves it when we worship him. And you know, that's a wonderful way to encourage others too, is when we hear each other singing and praising God, it uplifts everyone's hearts. Louisa, there's one more.
Loving others.
Yes, loving others is a great way to show our love for God. In fact, it's the second greatest commandment.